What's up, everybody, and welcome to another installment of Faceless Political Mumbo Jumbo. I am you, you are we, and we are all. Wake up, everybody, wake up. I had to jump on here for a little bit just to talk about a few things today because we're in some crazy shit right now. The last couple installments are still there waiting to be reviewed. People, get on there, check it out, listen, like, comment, subscribe. Give me your take on what you think I'm talking about, what you think is going on right now in the world. This is just basically something for me to get on here and talk straight. This is all straight talk. We're not doing any video clips, none of that shit. We're just going to talk about what's happening right now. And then you give me your comments. Let me know what you think. Drop it in the comments. I want everybody to start talking about this stuff because we are in some troubling times in this country as we speak. And this is just my way of doing my one little part to contribute and speak to people, because I think when people know that there are other people in the same mindset, it helps everybody come together, because at this point, this is what everyone needs to come together. Now, yes, granted, I am definitely for black people sticking together in this crazy situation that we're in right now, and knowing that this was all basically about racism. I really, like I said before, this was a backlash that all came from George Floyd. When they saw all of the shit that went on with the George Floyd protest, they were heated. They couldn't believe that this country and all around the world were getting behind black people and black rights, and just black people being treated equally, black equality. The racist in this country, and honestly, I believe all over the world, they were upset. You know what I mean? And this whole shit that we're going through is a backlash, and it's about this country having a reckoning, all due to racism. And they went after black people first. Now they're going after brown people. I mean, they literally went after black people first. This whole shit started with them going after black people with DEI. All this anti-DEI bullshit. Don't be fooled. Nobody should be fooled about that. All that is a dog whistle to anti-blackness. That is all that is. And everyone wanted to jump on the train, wanted to think that their proximity to whiteness was going to somehow save them. But they see that that shit didn't save anybody. Once they got in the streets, ICE, and wrangling them up and taking their family members and their tias and abuelos and everything else, now you see what's happening. And even yet and still, some of these people are out in these protests yelling derogatory things at these officers, black officers, based on their ethnicity of being black. You think they would fucking understand why, and then they want to ask why a lot of black people don't want to be out in the streets protesting, but yet you still haven't got it together. These communities, your communities, need to speak within their own communities to deal with the racist beliefs and views that you all have. This is what's brought this country to this boiling point. This is the sin of this nation. These are the sins of this nation. And I believe that orange Cheeto dust is the devil reincarnate, and that he has been put here to make people atone for their motherfucking sins. And until people get it right and understand, we're going to be in this situation because it's been brought back. We've had multiple times to deal with this shit. We've had multiple times. We had the civil rights movement to deal with this shit. We had, even back in the day, the Oklahoma massacre to deal with this shit. We had George Floyd to deal with this shit. We've had Rodney King to deal with this shit. All this time, this has been put out here in front of the public to deal with blatant racist beliefs, views that have been put into this country. There is no such thing as Christianity being taught in school. It says in the Constitution there's a separation of church and state. I don't know why the fuck people aren't really talking about that shit. But yeah, this is a country founded on immigrants. Founded on immigrants. You're out in California, which remind you, used to be fucking Mexico. And you're trying to take people, steal them, and send them back to basically the country that this was their fucking country. This has always been their country. You came in and stole their shit. And now you want to try to tell them that they can't come here. even though they're like making all you motherfuckers rich by making your shit for dirt cheap labor and being used. And then even beyond that, a lot of these people want to go and vote for them that are sitting here making money off the backs of basically modern day slavery. This country has the highest amount of people in jails, the highest amount of people in jails across this damn world, basically, which is basically modern day slavery. Private companies using black and brown people and white people, but mostly black and brown people, to make their shit for dirt cheap prices. And they're trying to talk about they want to make America great again. They're on some bullshit. But no King's Day went off. All them people came out like they needed to protest these Nazi ass motherfuckers. Yahtzee. Hopefully I don't get, well, who cares? I don't have enough people listen to this right now to get taken down, so they probably won't even catch it. But these Yahtzees, yeah, these Yahtzees are being shown. They're being shown what time it is because the people are understanding and they are finally waking the fuck up. Wake up, people, and understand that we need to come together. Like black people have told you for years and forever in this country, better together than apart. And when you look out for one another like black people do, and not just for your own people, you stand to be a greater country, a greater civilization. They're trying to take us back, but now we're in a process where we have to rebuild this shit. And hopefully we'll rebuild it with a better look. We got this fat, lazy ass, painted ass, man tan motherfucker that hasn't said shit about these people getting shot. A whole president of the United States, senators shot, people dead. What kind of pathetic ass, weak ass person in chief doesn't say anything to a nation when they are committing political violence? Who sits back and does it? What person in our history of a country has sat back and not said shit? That's when you know he is weak and feckless. Just a pathetic excuse for a human being. He's not a fucking man. He's a little bitch. And people are finally waking up to it that the emperor has no fucking clothes. He is the Wizard of fucking Oz. The drapes and the curtains are being pulled down. Now we want to come up with this bullshit ass phone shit so we can steal people's data and even use them even more so and push out his shit to all these people with this fake ass gold ass bullshit phone that where the fuck you think that shit's being made at? That shit is being made overseas like every other thing else. But yet he wants to fool and manipulate all you tarred ass MAGA heads. This is the time, people, when to be strategic. This is the time when dollars have to be used in a strategic situation, and people have to choose where they spend their money. Black people need to wake up, stop spending your money places where they don't want you, where they don't respect you, and you need to start spending your money with black businesses and put your money straight into black businesses only, or ethnic business communities only. Just straight up across the board, it needs to be into small businesses because they're trying to kill the small businesses are going to be destroyed. People need to start spending all their money in small businesses. They need to screw the corporate companies because they need to feel the pain. Once these motherfuckers feel the pain and their dollars start getting snatched away from their motherfucking asses, that's how they start making changes. That's when they start realizing that the people aren't having their shit. That needs to be put in place along with these protests all across the country. People need to add in there to start using their dollars wisely. Do not give these people your money. Start making these corporations feel the pain. It's the only way that we win. When people unite and they're in the streets continuously, masses, thousands and thousands of people, and they're squeezing their dollars away from them, that's how you get what you want. You got to hit people in the fucking pocket. That's all this country is about is money. Yeah, all this country is about is money. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, like the video, comment, subscribe, even share it if you like what we talking about over here in this corner. Yeah, I want to know what you think. Catch you next on the next installment. I almost forgot. Stay woke.